Hey everybody, welcome back. I wanted to take a bit today to talk about practicing gratitude. I was cruising around my daily breakfast YouTube Reddit crawl. I have a beautiful routine every morning where I just get to spend about an hour to myself, and I get to enjoy the cats and the sunlight and have some hot coffee and a good breakfast. And I came across a video from a YouTube channel called Kurzgesagt, which is a German word that I can't spell, so I'm just gonna, or can't pronounce, so I'm just gonna spell it for you. It's Kurzgesagt, hyphen in a nutshell, and the video is titled An Antidote to Dissatisfaction. And while the video is its typical level of polish for a YouTube channel with 10 million subscribers on a video that's been seen by 2.5 million people. And the video itself is light and poppy with some dark tones regarding the topic at hand. I think it's a good summary, and I feel like it lends some authority to my own personal beliefs on the topic of practicing gratitude and the anecdote of my life. So I want today for you to consider gratitude as a medicine for existential dread. Several years ago, I was in a very dark place. I almost didn't make it. And coming out of that really came down to the selfless acts of a couple key individuals to let me know that I was appreciated in the world and that the world was ready for me when I was ready for it. Spoiler alert, we're never ready. We just have to be brave. But back to gratitude. I got back into work, and the first year was really tough. I had a hard time. I was kind of discovering the pain of global politics and the suffering abroad of people that were sheltered from so much here. And I was wrestling a lot with moral injury and navigating post-traumatic stress disorder and depression, suicide. And I had this inspiration, and I'm glad that to find so many years later that it's supported by science, the links of which you'll be able to find in a video link, which I'll put in the description here. And my philosophy was, I'm just going to tell people that are lovely, good-spirited people, that they're lovely and good-spirited. And you could just see the change at work with folks that had huge hearts that were downtrodden by the grind of the wheel. And the whole work environment changed and transformed. And over the period of a year, people were, they treated me kindly. And that changed everything, really. The plant the seed, practicing gratitude that I couldn't practice for myself, but practice it for others and watch the transformation in them. And I'll tell you, when you mold your environment that way, life gets better. It's like in the video they say to practice gratitude, this thing that I had been doing unknowingly. With intent, but not knowing the ramifications. And within a year, I was able to, for the first time in ages, appreciate something that I was capable of. And that moment was like turning a corner in my battle with myself. And I want to share that because I want you to turn that corner too, if you need it. And some of you don't. So maybe this will just help you be aware of how gratitude operates in your life. But I want you to think I want you to think, if you're in a dark spot, I want you to think back on the last year, or maybe if you've been practicing this in your life, look back on the last year and see how much has changed because you or the people around you began to practice gratitude for others and then for themselves. And to me, that last part is the real miracle of gratitude. I encourage you to check out the link. Maybe do some scientific investigation if that's your fancy. And have a great day.